Hey guys, what's up? Streak here. Today, I got this crucial P3 Plus 1 TB SSD drive. It's PCIe 4.0 nvme SSD. That's what it says right there. So this I've been wanting to upgrade my PC with this for a long time. I'm gonna swap my boot drive up onto this because currently I'm running a SATA SSD. So let's open it and see what it looks like. Okay, so let's open this up. Just kind of an awkward position, because the camera and stuff. But yeah, I'm not the best unboxer. Let's take it out, and what we get right here is the SSD itself. You can see it, and this paperwork stuff. Yeah, let's open it up and okay. So here's the paperwork. What does it have inside? Just a get started guide, a bunch of languages, probably also like to transfer your data software and stuff like that. And then here we have the SSD itself and the mounting screw. So yeah, oops, I dropped it. Okay, so let's install this into my PC. Before we put this into the PC, I just wanted to state, oops, that's upside down, how nice it looks. Like, it's a full black PCB with a black sticker. So yeah, it's got minimalistic branding. So yeah, I like it. I'm probably gonna buy this again if I ever need another SSD. So as you can see, this is my PC in the Roswell Prism S500, I believe. It's a easy case to work with. The RGB fans don't work. I tried reaching out to Roswell, but they ditched me, but I don't really care because RGB is not my main thing. My main thing is performance. So yeah, if you can't really see the cable management, but it's just standard cable management, all the tips and tricks and stuff, and it's all tucked away behind. It's pretty clean. Let me see if you can. No, it's too dark. In my room. I'll show you all the cable management after I install this SSD. So yeah, thumb screws, super great. Great of Roswell to do this, but I mean everyone has thumb screws now, so it's really not a special feature. Get my screwdriver. I saw like Bitwit or someone also use like the same screwdriver but like glue. So that was pretty interesting. I'm just gonna unscrew this screw for the m.2 heatsink right here. It's not absolutely something you need on a motherboard, but motherboards all have this anyways, so yeah, it really does not matter these days. I'd rather put it under here because it's the faster slot. This screw will come out. Please come out. It won't even screw out anymore. It's just a matter of me getting it off my hands. I don't think it comes out any further. I think it's just a captive screw in there. That's actually pretty nice. Let's unscrew this other one. I believe this other one's probably gonna be a captive screw as well. We just unscrew that. Oh my god, bro. My graphics card's an RTX 3060 Ti. My CPU is an Intel i5 12400F. One of the best single core processors out there. The screw still won't come loose. I've screwed it like so much, it won't come loose. Okay, now it's loose. What? Okay. Okay, as you can see, this is the heatsink. Here's the back of it. Oh, shoot. Here's the back of the heatsink. I'm gonna remove the plastic right here so that thermal pads actually contact the SSD, and let's install it. So here's the SSD, and now we're gonna put it in right there. Okay, so you want to make sure that the notch is the same as what is on there. So you want, there's two parts. You want to put the small part where the small pins are. So if I can just figure out how this works. Yeah. Yeah, let me try to figure out how this works first. Okay, I know how it works now. You have to put it on like the top of the pins, and then you just push it in like that. Make sure it's secure, and then you push it down. And I have to get the screw right here. Shoot. Here's the screw. And we're gonna screw the SSD in with it. So yeah, and just like that. Oh wait, I was turning the wrong way. My brain just sometimes freezes at the wrong moment, which is not ideal. Now it's screwed all the way in, and we take the heatsink, and then we have to peel the sticker off. This is some pretty nice thermal pad. I haven't ever looked at this. Now we're just gonna plop this onto there, something like that, and then line up the screws. If I can find where it actually goes, that would be great, but I cannot find where the second screw lines up to, so I think let me figure it out first off camera. Literally the moment I closed the camera, I realized that there's two screws on this, and I'm supposed to screw the first one there, the second one where I screwed down the SSD. So I have to unscrew that, and then screw it. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna remove the graphics card first. So let me do that first. Okay, I'm screwing it on right now, and it's, I believe, fully on. Now for the other one, right here. Now please go in and screw and hopefully not hit something and short any pins. And it's fully in. Yeah, my SSD is in. Let me show you. See the corner right there. See that corner, like right here? That's actually the SSD. It does not fully cover the SSD. It's pretty interesting. The other side, it does. But I just found that to be mildly infuriating. Now we're going to reconnect this graphics card. It looks great. Focus, please. And fans. And we're going to plug it back in. And try to be a bit careful. And oh, come on. Oh, it's in. And that wasn't, in this case, more of this motherboard is not snappy at all, which means, yeah, it's not very satisfying to plug my GPU in. At least the sag is not that bad, which is pretty nice. And we're just gonna reinstall the graphics card because I had to take that out so that I could access the m.2 slot easily. I could have just done the slot to the bottom right of the motherboard, right there, right there. It's not visible, you can't see it, but it's right there. You can see like the screw holes. That's where the second slot is. And let me clean some stuff up. And yeah, now we reconnect this GPU power cable. This card is pretty interesting in the fact that it only needs one PCIe 8-pin, which most 3060s use 2, if I'm not wrong. So, but this is actually a factory overclocked version. So, I mean, one PCIe 8-pin, I don't know how much it's rated at, but I know it's at least 200 watts because that's how much my card has been going up to in games recently. I'm not playing like demanding games. I'm just playing like Minecraft and like World of Warships and stuff. Easy games to run, 250 FPS, highest possible settings. But like, yeah, I don't know how much power it draws, but it should. Like 3070s have 2 or 3 PCIe 8 pins, so I'm pretty sure 3070s don't draw that much more power. The 3060 Ti is rated for like 300 watts. I don't know. I mean, my PC is fully upgraded. Check out my cable management. That's my 24-pin. My USB front panel. Up there is my 8-pin. This case does not. It's a power supply on top. I can't just put my CPU from right there. I can't just go like that. I have to go from here all the way there, but it's the closest possible route, and it's not that visible. I tucked it in. GPU goes down there. That's really all the main cables that I have. I have an intake fan, exhaust fan, 3 intakes, and 32 gigs of RAM there. My newly installed m.2 right there. I mean, the m.2 heatsink doesn't actually boost the performance of the m.2. It's not. It doesn't do that much, but hey, it's there. So like, put it in. It's worth the extra effort. It looks better, I guess. That's what Linus Tech Tips said. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It would help me out a ton. Thank you again, and see you later, everyone.